You are welcome to JPAC TV podcast for this week. I know you've been enjoying our videos, so please don't forget to always hit the subscribe button. Go to our Facebook page, JPAC TV. Also, follow us there and share the videos and make your comments for us to make improvement on whatever we are giving you. Today, we are in this magnificent edifice. This is the Coastal Fortress Table Tennis Academy Hall, also being used by the Bayelsa Table Tennis Association. This is one in town. Table tennis is one game that is very addictive, particularly as a young child growing up. You know, every surface we use, the top of the soccer way, any available ball, we play. That's how some of us started the love for table tennis. But it has become a big sports business in the world today. The big players of the world, year in, year out, play across the world. Today, on the podcast, we want to speak with the chairman of the Bayelsa State Table Tennis Association, and also he is the chairman of the Coastal Fortress Table Tennis Academy in Bayelsa State. Welcome to JPAC TV podcast today, Mr. Amaibe Ibikpaladesto.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Wow. What a wonderful edifice you have here. Wow. That's interesting.
Thank you.
Where did your own love for table tennis come from?
I don't know. I started playing like 8-9 years ago and with a coach. So along the line, I became addicted.
Wow.
So, I looked around. There were no places to play, serene places. So I said, and I always had this land. I wanted to use it for automotive technology. But with the addiction and the passion, here we are inside the facility.
Wow. I think the standard is very, compared to this hard terrain, this is very, have you seen something like this in other parts of the world that really motivated you to say, okay, if I want to build a place like this for table tennis, this is standard. Have you seen it anywhere?
No, but I lived overseas for most of my adult life. So when I was speaking with the architects, I told them what I would want. So they brought in their drawings, and I chose this one, and we did some modifications. But the funny part is they never told me the cost. When I asked, can I see the BOQ? They said, no, just go out build. So if they had told me, I don't think we would have this place.
But are you impressed with what you eventually got eventually?
Yes. I am impressed. I am so grateful for the guys that, like my friends. It was actually my friends that built it.
Wow.
My classmates.
Oh, whoa.
Yes, my classmate, one Timi Obupabo, and one also Doibi. Yeah, they came together, and we even came to site with less than 200,000 naira.
To start?
Yeah. So actually, when the drawing came, I didn't know it's my first building. So I thought it's whoever drew that would build. And the actual architect that drew this place is in Abuja. So I was saving money. I was looking forward to saving money for the accommodation and everything. So Timmy, my former classmate, came in, and I showed him that, this is what I want to build. He looked at it and he told me he can build it. I said, come on, stop joking. He said, no, he can build it. So I said, so what do I need? He said, bring 200,000, let's go to site. We'll give a Aboki to clear the grass, and we went to buy pegs and a rope. And from there, he drew out the whole thing, and here we are.
Wow.
And I must say, it's because of the honesty of the builder. That's why we could achieve this. He never asked for money. He never asked to supply anything. No. He would just tell you he needs so trips of sand, so amount of granite, so you go out. So he was never interested being the one that supply stuff. So,
Mr. Maibe, beyond the structural, the features and fittings of this edifice are quite not local. We are looking at the chairs, we are looking at the doors, we are looking at the panel. I don't know, these are not local materials.
Yes. The door is 3 by 3. It was done in Turkey. It was done for this facility and imported. It made us wait for like 6 months. So, the guy that did the POP is actually my friend. He went to Dubai for like 5-6 years, and he came back. And he did the POP for in my house, but that one was those messy ones.
Yeah.
But this one is the POP boards.
Okay.
So if you look, you won't see
Any of these
joints.
Okay.
And so yeah, I would say I was blessed with the caliber of the quality of men that were on site.
Wow.
So yes, and the electrical works done by my cousin Pere is like my own brother. So there was no personal interest while they were working.
Wow.
So if I bring out 1 million, I would.
It gets down to the work.
Yeah, I would say 980,000 naira
Goes into the job itself.
And the other ones went to like feeding and so.
This board, are they regular table tennis board?
No.
I'm seeing something quite different here.
This board is this one is the show court by Stag. You know, Stag is the oldest table tennis manufacturer equipment. So this one is Stag. It's called the show court, and even till this day, this is their number one table. So I contacted them through my big friend Oshodi, Barrister Oshodi, anytime the president
of the African Table Tennis Association.
Yes, he was the one
Federation.
that hooked me up. Then we did the business, and they gave me a couple of discounts.
Wow.
And they did the flooring, the boards, and everything is customized.
Wow.
Even the Bayelsa State Table Tennis Association inscribed on the board were done by Stag.
Yeah, wow.
So, and this chair, everything. So sometimes when you want to do something, you just go for the best because you want to. You don't know who and who's going to come around.
That's true.
And as you can see, it was the governor
that commissioned this. I was here the day the governor
even
came
the ex-governor of Delta State, Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, was here a couple of weeks back, and he was impressed, and he commended me.
Wow, that's good. I tell you, this is magnificent. You also doubles at the Bayelsa State Table Tennis Association chairman. What has been the growth like since you came on board? You just came like a wildfire.
It's been enormous. It's been like taking it. It was zero. I would even say it was negative because when I was given the appointment, I was appointed vice chairman 2018 by Patimi Tukuru, the then director of sport. He came to my house, he made me the vice chairman. I refused initially, and I woke up the following day, I saw the appointment letter at my doorstep. So I took it, I went to the facility, the government facility, and I saw that the kids there, they were not having their canvases, they did not have baths and everything, and the place is confined. And I saw that we needed to fold our sleeves and do something. And the first thing I did was to buy them a table. I bought them a table, I bought wood, I bought rubbers, and table tennis is very, very expensive. The average wood, that's the bat, the wooden part, the average one for a good player is like 300K, the average one.
Wow.
Yeah, then the rubbers, the red and the black is called the rubbers. The brand new one is 180,000 naira. And you need to change that every 3 months for a regular player. And we are talking about our numbers. In our association, we have a minimum of 25 athletes.
Wow.
From cadet to the senior. So you need to constantly change.
Upgrade their bats and
Yeah.
wow.
No, the bat doesn't need change.
Changing.
It's the rubber.
The rubber,
You
okay.
have to change that one constantly. And you need that for the development. Otherwise, they won't develop. They need to understand the feel of the ball.
How much does a standard table tennis board go for now?
When you say standard, you mean,
Like Stag, for example.
You mean ITTF?
ITTF approved, like Stag.
This one, you get this one, by the time you bring it to a place like this, you may have spent about 6 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. These are special.
What has been the progress of these table tennis players in Bayelsa State over the years?
Okay, let me start. We didn't have players that could compete. Imagine they were sometimes, they attempted to drop table tennis when they were going for their tournaments like youth games and the sports festival because it doesn't bring medals. But today, we are the number one sport in Bayelsa State. We have a national team player in Samuel Boboye. We developed him from the scratch, and he has been overseas several times. And we have Matthew John is also our player. And just for instance, as I speak to you, our athletes that are in school at BIU, Benzin Idausa, they are the Nuga champions today. To tell you that what we are doing here in our association is what sports is all about. We have managed to combine education and sport, and we are doing very well in both
Wow,
fields.
that's lovely. That's lovely. You said 25 athletes in the Bayelsa State team today. Minimum. Male or female? Or
male and female.
Wow.
And let me just go back a bit. We just came back from the Ogun State at the
sports festival.
We cleared all the medals, the men's category in the able. And it has never been done in this part of...
With Lagos and the southwest states, that's where table tennis really has the roots.
We have beaten the Lagos team, we have beaten the Kwara team, we have beaten all teams, even with our strictly indigenous player, Samuel Boboye. There was a top 16 in Lagos that we defeated everybody. He played the finals, and so there is hope. Once you are doing the right things, you will get to the top.
Okay, we are still with the Bayelsa State Table Tennis Association chairman. I might be people at this too. At the fortress, that's what they call it here. Yes. The fortress. Wow, yes. It's really a fortress. If you come in here, you know what I'm talking about. A magnificent edifice here, purely for table tennis. What is the big one now? You officially after here was the governor came to inaugurate this facility. You have not hosted any major competition here?
No, we have not hosted a major.
So which one is coming up now?
We did our ranking.
Okay, the ranking immense. Before the sports festival.
The Bayelsa State Table Tennis Association ranking is as good.
It was tough.
Any tournament.
I was here that day. It was fierce. It was fierce. I was here that evening. It was. Here was cold, but it was tense. Yes, I was here. But we are looking towards the end of the month now. We're looking at which activity do you line up?
I must firstly thank the state government for the encouragement. The governor, as you know, is a very busy person, but he made that time to come and commission this place. And in the process, he even appointed me the technical advisor to the Bayelsa State governor on sports development, in bracket table tennis. So the encouragement has been massive, and anywhere he goes, he talks about this place, and I feel so deserved. And recently, I wrote to him. I asked for tournament funds for us to host, and he approved. And now we are going to be having the top 16, the Doye Diri top 16. That is the national players, the first 16 best players that are available in Nigeria. They are going to be here from the 30th to the 1st of December. And before then, we are hosting the veteran games, the South-South veteran games, the veteran clubs. So it's an opportunity to gather the adults for them to see what table tennis could bring to their states. So it's an opportunity for me to engage with them so that when they go back, they can know that table tennis is not that insignificant game, that table tennis could do a lot of good things for the community. So I inserted that program in amongst the first one, that is the
Top 16.
16.
So we have the veteran competition coming up.
Yes, we are
before
having about 11 teams, 11 clubs.
From the South.
Adult clubs, veterans, interesting guys, professionals. That is professionals, not in table tennis, but in their fields, in their respective fields. They will gather here, we'll discuss table tennis, how to develop the game, talk about a possible league for the people of the South, so that we can get engaged. Because without a league, you cannot develop the game. We will talk about facilities. Without facilities, you cannot develop the game. We will talk about coaches. If you don't invest on the coaches, you cannot have good players. Good players comes from good coaches.
Well, so you went to Italy and you bought an Italian.
I did not go to Italy.
Where did you go? I saw you brought a white coach
yes.
to coach the team Bayelsa for the sports festival, and you said you reached all the medals in the male category.
Yes.
Wow, that was quite expensive.
Yes, no, contrary to what people think, it's not expensive because the average table tennis coach does that job out of passion. They are not after money. They just want to be part of the development of these kids. I contacted Luciano. He's a very good man. We spoke. I told him about my dream, and I showed him pictures of this place. So he was impressed, and he was eager to come. So I wrote, as a chairman, I wrote to the Nigerian embassy in Italy that please assist this person with the visa. They gave me the bills I paid, and he went to, I think, Milano to get the visa. And I told him that we are going for the sports festival. It's the biggest game in the country, that I would need him to come and guide my team. So I told him our players, their profile and everything, and he was interested. And he was in Angola. He was their national team coach in Angola for the Olympics. He prepared them for Olympics. So I saw that he had the profile, he had the qualifications. So I engaged him, and it was a success.
Wow.
We have videos where he was happy, we won, we cleared the singles, men's singles, the doubles, and the team. We even played against each other for the men's doubles. It was Bayelsa versus Bayelsa.
Wow.
Final.
So that means Luciano came and you saw the impacts.
Yes,
Good.
yes,
That's good.
yes,
That's
yes,
good.
yes. And I tell people, invest in the coaches. Before you even talk about development, the kids are there. They are natural. You can find kids everywhere. They want to do something. Before you even look for the athletes, get a facility. When you get the facility, get the coach. One coach can produce 10 world-class players if the coach is a good coach. But when you don't know where to start from, that's where the problem is. And that is why there's a policy in my association. If you are not a certified coach by NIS, you cannot be a coach in my association. So we have even gone as far as sending our coaches to NIS, sending them overseas for ITTF training. And now the result is showing. That's why all our athletes, they are doing very, very well.
Wow. Good to know. Well, we look forward to the first Governor the Top 16 Table Tennis Championship coming up by the ending of this November to the 1st of December at the Fortress Table Tennis Academy here in Yenegua, where the top 16 players, male and female,
yes,
they will converge in Bayelsa State. So if you have not been here, we'll take you. Just know that on this podcast, you'll get to see the facilities, some of the sections of this fortress. It's a fortress indeed. Averagely, what does it cost for you to train a player from, let's say, from 7 years of age till you become a top player?
It's difficult to put money, financial.
Because you have to combine education and the sports and everything.
It's
But
like-
average,
it's like-
how many hours should the player train a day?
A player that wants to do well in table tennis should have a minimum of five hours
On the board?
table time daily.
5 hours?
Yeah, minimum.
Wow, that's huge.
Table time, so that they will develop the muscle memory. And there are things you do, you don't even know you are doing them. So it's the training that puts those kind of skills
In you.
You must
Wow.
train. You must train. Even the best players, the number one players in the world, they still put in that much time into
Training
their training.
averagely every
So for
day.
you to catch up, you need a very good environment, a very good chairman, a good environment, and the resources to buy your rubbers, your wood, your kits, and to even feed you. When you are developing a player, you must adopt them. You must take them like your own. Otherwise, even when their parents are sick, you must come and intervene because, as you know, we all come from that home that we are struggling.
No.
So you need to show them that, yes, their kids are in safe hands. So
Wow.
you need to come and assist every now and
That's
then
true.
in their school and everything.
Everything.
And I also tell my athletes, no school, no table tennis.
Wow.
You must go to school and you must do well in school.
Some of your students, some of your players are graduating, while some are still in school.
Yeah, they
Solely funded by the association.
yes, funded by the association, but I know at the right time the government is going to step in. They have stepped in already. In major aspect, but I'm looking at the right time to put it in writing and ask for their assistance. But they are doing a lot. Like, as you know, my company did a job, the clearing job.
At the stadium,
I brought it
That's
here.
good,
So,
that's good.
So indirectly, even
Government
though
is
they
government
didn't know-
supporting you.
Yes, they like me. They have been showing me love, and I love this state. I love my governor. I love the people around him.
Wow.
They are lovely people.
Wow, it has been interesting discussing with the chairman of the Bayelsa State Table Tennis Association. He is also the South representative on the board of the Nigerian Table Tennis Association. He is the technical advisor to the governor on sport with special interest on table tennis.
Yes, for sure.
Wow. Mr. Amaibe Bukuladesto, we appreciate you for joining us on this podcast.
Thank you
Wow.
very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. It's very
Thank you.
nice. Okay.